Hey, what's up guys? We're back with another LS tips and tricks videos. If I have any boogers, I apologize. You're looking straight at my nose. But today we're talking about how to switch out a light bulb. So normally this would be like a fluorescent bulb. These are LED, but it's the same principle. So first and foremost, there's two clips. There's one here, and then there's one over here. There's a couple different styles of these. These ones pull down and towards me, and then this will drop down. And there's two hooks on the back side that kind of hold it in place. If you lift up and pull towards you, this whole panel will come down so you can clean it or replace it if it gets broken. But essentially there's anywhere from 3 to 4 bulbs depending on the fixture, but you are going to twist them. You should be able to twist them in any direction. And what that does is it disconnects them. And if you pull down once it's halfway twisted, it will pull out. There are these sockets on the ends. Sometimes they're called tombstones because they kind of look like an upside down tombstone. And they hold these pins. So these have 2 pins on the end, and those are going to go in there, slide up, and then once it twists, that's what gives it power. And then it powers the light and you're good to go. Now to get them back in there, again, we're going to kind of go at an angle. We're going to make sure that if we're straight up and down, it's obviously not going to go in there because the pins need to be lined up. So we'll get one side lined up, second side lined up, half twist, kind of clicks into place. And like I said, these are LED tubes, but if they're fluorescent, it's the same thing. It's just you don't really have to make sure it's one way or the other because fluorescent tubes just light up the whole thing. So to put it back in, what I usually do is I pull up on this, I'm gonna push back a little bit. If you don't do that, it doesn't line up well. You'll know what I'm talking about if you try it, but then just push your clips back in and that's pretty much it. Hey, so I realized after shooting the last video that my arm and body was kind of in the way of seeing the sockets. So real quick, I just wanted to show you what those look like, kind of closer up. So this is what they look like. It's the same thing on both sides. So like I said, there's a little groove that the pins slide up into, and then that black part, that circle, is where it actually twists, and that's where it gets power. So it doesn't get power until it actually twists in there. So that's just kind of what the sockets look like. I wanted to just kind of give you a closer view of that.